I made my first business video in 2018 and learned 5 important things over the next 1,200 videos. Back then, I was terrified, super awkward, and had no idea what I was doing. But fast forward to today, those videos generated multiple 6 figures from clients who found me because of them, and I've helped dozens of business owners do the same thing. I'm sharing all 5 lessons about getting comfortable on camera right now. Lesson number 1, everyone is terrified at first, and I mean everyone. When clients tell me I'm no good on camera, I say the same thing every time. Nobody is good on camera when they first start. Literally nobody. It doesn't matter who you are, what your background is. News anchors who have been doing it for 25 years, their first video wasn't good either. You're not supposed to be good at it from day one. It's something that you learn and you practice every single day. A buddy of mine just put out one of his first videos and it got thousands of views, right? But before he posted, he told me that he was nervous. And I told him the same thing that I'm telling you. Everyone starts at the same place at day one. You just need to practice constantly to get better. Here's the biggest lie that people believe about camera confidence. You're either born with it or you're not. And that's complete bullshit. Look, camera confidence is a muscle. You have to build it. Now, some people are naturally better at speaking than others, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be better on camera. I worked with somebody for years who was one of the most gifted one-on-one conversationalists I've ever met, right? And absolutely terrible on camera. It doesn't translate. I had no idea what I was doing when I first started. I just set up my phone in front of me. I wrote some things down that I want to talk about, and then I figured it out by doing. So if you're scared right now, good. That means you're normal. So don't let that stop you from hitting record. So you accept that everyone's scared, good. But here's what happens next, and this is where most people get stuck. Lesson 2 is planning your first video is just procrastination. I had spent hours getting ready for the first video, writing things down on my computer, going back and forth on whether it sounded good, just being a complete nervous wreck. I was doing anything I could to not sound like a complete moron. Now, I'm a little bit different. I just start messy and figure it out as I go. But most people, they use perfectionism as an excuse to procrastinate. They convince themselves that it needs to look and sound absolutely perfect before they hit record. And that's what's keeping you stuck. Here's what you need to understand. When you put out your first video, almost nobody is going to actually see it. So you're just practicing. Before I started making videos, I'd spent hours listening to podcasts telling me that I needed to do it. But I was scared to take that first step. And here's what I've noticed after working with dozens of other business owners along the way. The person who prepares for 6 months never succeeds because they never do it. But the person who just pulls out their camera or their phone and films, they are the ones who win. Because here's the truth. You're not going to learn anything from just planning. You only learn from doing. And the only way you get better is by doing lesson 3. And this is the hill that I'm willing to die on. It is repetition is the only way to get better at video, period. I don't remember the exact number when I started feeling comfortable, but eventually it all started to click. And here is the general rule. You have to be willing to make 100 videos and suck at all 100 before you move on and start to get much better. Think about it like this. If you want to build your biceps, you can't just do one set of curls a month and thinking they're going to grow. You have to hit the gym multiple times per week and you have to do multiple different exercises. It's the same with video. There is this magical thing that happens between video 1 and 100. I can't really explain it, but when you do the same thing over and over and over again, you just start to get slightly better every single time. Then from 100 to 500, you start to find your rhythm. And then from 500 plus, you understand that you're either really good at it or you're just not meant to do it. And most people figure out that they're really good at it after doing it 500 plus times. But here's the thing, and you need to hear this. There is no skip button. You can't go from video 1 to video 500 with a hack or with AI. It does not work that way. There are no shortcuts in video. You have to take the long way and you have to learn by just doing. Now, I know what you're thinking. Shawn, that sounds like a lot of work. And you are absolutely right. It is. But here's why you need to do it anyway. Because motivation isn't going to carry you through 500 videos. You need something much stronger. Lesson 4 is you need discipline, not motivation. Here's what happens after people make their first few videos. They realize that not a lot of people are watching it, and they start to get discouraged. And that initial motivation, it just wears off. That's why I talk so much about repetition, because when you do something over and over again, this is the true, and this is true with anything in life, you start to build a habit. And that habit eventually turns into discipline. When I first started working out, I didn't want to keep showing up, but I did. And over again. Now it's something that I've been doing for almost 15 years. And it's second nature to me. I don't have to motivate myself to do it. I just do it. And it's the same thing with filming videos. I can whip out my phone anywhere, anytime, and film a video about anything. And it's only because I've done it so much over the years. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. There's no way around it. And I don't care what anyone says. If they tell you otherwise, they're lying to your face. This has to be your main marketing tool. If you think you can just do a little bit here and there and you're going to figure it out, I have really hard news to tell you. It doesn't work like that, and you will waste your time. I no longer have to force myself to stick to it. I just post on a very consistent basis because it's a habit. But that habit didn't start on day one. It started by showing up even when I didn't want to, which brings me to lesson 5. The hardest part about building this discipline is actually getting clients from these videos. And for that, you need to stop sounding like everybody else. Lesson 5 is be authentic and not some kind of corporate robot. One of the biggest lessons that I learned in the years that I've started doing video is to stop sounding like a corporate robot. Be more authentic to who I actually am. And here's the reality. You understand your business better than anyone else. You're involved in it every single day. But you don't realize the jargon that you use, the big words that you use that the general public does not understand. People want your raw and authentic opinions and expertise on certain topics. They don't want you to repeat some blog post that was written by AI with absolutely no soul. So steer clear of using big words that you think make you sound smart, because they don't. And I realized fairly recently that people just wanted my raw opinions instead of the polished speak. So many of my earlier videos were focused on trying to sound good, right? And that's a big reason why it didn't actually lead to clients. And when I talk about being authentic, I mean speaking how you would to your friends and your family about your business. No rehearsed corporate elevator pitch, right? Just you explaining what you do, how you do it, and why it matters. Because here's the thing, clients don't hire robots. They hire people they trust, and you build that trust by being real. So stop trying to sound perfect and start sounding like you. But knowing all of this doesn't help you if you don't know what you're actually saying in these videos. And that's what we're going to be covering next. But if you want help now in building your complete strategy about your specific business, that's what I do in my aligned strategy sessions. We build it together in a live 90-minute call. The link's in the description. See you in the next video.